SillyPseudonym. Nova Drift. Let us continue with our theme. I want to try another railgun build. Since it is currently my highest scoring one, let's see if some variations will bring improvement or not. Do another reflect or siphon perhaps. Shockwave would probably be better, but I want to see how this goes. Take a research body. I can banish mods with it. Help me refine my build. For example, I don't want mines. I do want an ally, however. So, I don't have to worry about seeing mines ever again. But I do have to concern myself with these enemies. Decent but not incredible damage output. That's a nice convoy, but the enemies keep getting in my way. How rude. Can I get these? Kind of, sort of, maybe. What do I want now? I think I will banish the turret. Priority 0. I'll take that one. Do I want support specialist? I do want elegant construction. I'll take the nanotech reconstruction as well. Thought that one would have killed you. I was wrong. My apologies. Whew. Early evolution. I will take it. I'm going to just banish those. Don't want Guardian, but I don't need to banish it because once I take Interceptor, it will be taken out of the mod pool of itself. Self-destruct is okay. There's Interceptor. Yeah, just come this away. Get a little extra shrapnel through that rock. I don't want wingmen. This time I want them to be free. Fancy free. I also don't think I want Outrage module. But do I want to give up 2 rerolls because of it? Or do I want to spend 1 reroll each on things that are less likely to show up anyway? I'll banish Kinetic Boost instead. And I'll banish Overclock. Shielded Constructs. Now, if I had another banishment left, I would get rid of the drones. Do I want Shielded Constructs? Maybe eventually, but I think I'll go with velocity now. Not the prettiest interception I've seen in the world, but you know what? It's tolerably decent. Now, what else do we need to do here? I don't like my shield being gone. Do I want snipe? I do think I want snipe. It's a nice damage bonus here. And another convoy. Nice convoy. Can I get most of it? Maybe. We'll see. So much of it's just going to go right off screen instead, but I'll take that though. All right, here comes the real fun. I'll take the revelation. I think I'm gonna banish volley. I would banish you if I could. Take the magnitude. Incendiary strike or whole strength. Whole regeneration would be nice as well. Or I could just switch over to engineer right now when it's available. I've already banished a decent number of things. Is it too greedy to ask for more? I will take the whole strength here. I don't know if that's the best choice. But if I do go down towards Apex Machinery, I need that whole strength. And probably that whole regeneration. Oop, let's not stay in there. See? That's why I took the whole strength. Very unwise. That was nice. Still rather lacking in damage, though. Now let me back in, and maybe we can finish you off before you do another spinny attack. Apparently not. Oh, we almost got there, though. if we can get this. Oh me, oh me. Apologies for that. Had a bit of a cat fight. We'll banish that. Halo. Do we need them increase in damage? Alright, we can take it. Rate of fire up. Improved thrusters. All of these are good. Oh, do I take 3 twin strikes? That increases my damage output by quite a bit. Now it does also decrease my regeneration rate by 15%. So that is a concern. But killing the enemies right now is a bigger worry. Alright, targeting would be good. Streamline, I can get rid of Streamline. Or Energized Shields. We'll banish the Energized Shields. Another Twin Strike. In for a penny, in for a pound. Banish the drones. Good, I was looking forward to banishing that one. Polar Inversion or Stabilization. Banish Stabilization here. Do Deadly Wake. Get bounced around like crazy. I'll take the rate of fire increase here. The blink to open up the possibility of warp strike. And blink isn't horrible either. I don't use it too often because I'm such a poor pilot, but it has its uses. There it is, Warp Strike. Now, is there anything I want to get rid of? I think I'll just take the Warp Strike, truth be told. I think I can banish the burst fire here. Do I want the targeting? Or should I finally get the engineer? We have everything we need. Is it tolerable to take the engineer here? I say yes. Switch over to engineer. Now that we have warp strike. I think we can get away with it. There are still a few things I could banish, but until much later in the game, there's probably always going to be some. So this is a nice way of finally getting everything we need and maybe not getting too greedy and just being stuck with a body that doesn't quite do what we want anymore. Oh, alright, what do we want? Charge shot. Don't think we want the charge, actually. I'll take the efficiency, though. I'll take the warpath. Calibrate is fine. Alright, we'll go Overseer. I no longer have a weapon, but you know what? Maybe my allies will be able to handle it all for me. You have to be careful leaving the screen, warping around the screen. Now it does a lot of damage. In some cases, it still might be preferable to taking damage by staying on that side of the screen, but ideally we don't want to do it too often. Armor. Sure, we'll do the armor. Yep, come over here. Let's get the siege weaponry down, shall we? Mastery. Sounds good to me. Little homing could be good here as well. Huh. Sure. I mean, I don't know how often we'll use it, but it's rare. It's fun. What do we want now? Not double tap. Hull regeneration. That way we can take shielded constructs, which will unlock Apex machinery. Alright, prove your worth. Save me from this creature. Not too bad. Not as powerful as our wingman version of this build, but it's not too shabby. Now I do want to try this wingman version, the wingman version of this build, but with more twin strikes. See how well it covers the area. Take the evasion or outmaneuver? We'll take an outmaneuver here, I guess. If only because it says it greatly improves their evasion, so I assume it's better. I don't actually know how much it changes it relative to the evasion, but we'll just say it does. There's Overpower. Even though I could take another Twin Strike, I'll go with Overpower. Don't want to kill myself by Warp Striking, but may nonetheless. Yeah, this is when you want the armor. For certain. Speaking of, maybe I should get more. We're doing decent damage now. Overpower really helps out. More armor or splinter? Let's take some more armor. Or in this case, just hull damage resistance. I should be more precise in my terminology there. Alright, what do we want here? Probably armor. Now evolution, I forget, it gives us hull and rate of fire per level, so 0.75, yeah. So leveling up does give us some... we're not taking him power. Homing would be good, or targeting in this case, but I think I want the channeling for that improved regeneration rate and the armor stack duration. I think that would be more useful to me. Alright, maybe we have a decent setup here. Ooh, don't knock it into me. Alright. Max out their evasion. Or get Incendiary Strike. Do we need Incendiary Strike? It's a little extra damage, but we're killing them fairly quickly. Let's get the evasion. Rebuke is obviously useful here. Just increase the duration of armor stack. Let's get the targeting, though. Let's see how much that helps. Clear out some of these crowds. Ooh, 2 Celestials. I'm just going to get over here, yeah. I'll take the damage to avoid that. Hidden power. Do I do Apex Machinery? Longer assembly time, but 30% more rate of fire and hull. And shield effect power. That's not as big a deal, but still. It's up against core shielding and Juggernaut though, or even shield cooldown, but let's see what this 30% rate of fire increase is like. Not too shabby. One thing nice about not having wingmen is they often turn in different directions, at least every now and again. So you can get a little bit better coverage at times. They still have a habit of falling into a certain pattern of attack, looking a certain way or enemy at the same time, and missing out on the other side of the screen, but between Warp Strike and just their natural tendency to spread out in different directions when they do dodge, we're getting a little bit more coverage that way, I think. Incendiary Strike, Guidance. I don't think we really need it. We're covering things fairly well. Blast Radius, Incendiary Strike, it's not incredible, but maybe it does enough damage to save a shot against some tougher enemies like those pink mine layers, for example. Celestials, that sort of thing. Yeah, it probably doesn't do that much to help after all. But still. It's a little more damage. Wave 200. And that's what killed me, yeah. Should have just warped over to the other side of the screen. But still, that was almost a 1,000,000 score run. Yeah, not too shabby. Still, I enjoyed that one. It was nice to try and see, compare the wingman to the non-wingman build, see how well it worked. Overall, I think the wingman was a little bit more powerful, but it could also be the shockwave shield helped push enemies away from us more. That also had an effect. Might want to try that other one again, though, with Twin Strike, Wingman Twin Strike. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, as ever, thank you all for stopping by.